One of the things I've learned over the years to grow in a certain area, to grow in a gifting, prophecy, words of knowledge, healing, it's important to put myself in environments where those things are taking place. Many years ago in my journey, I would spend hours sometimes with this amazing prophet of the Lord, to me one of the greatest prophets that exists in the world. And sometimes I would just watch him for hours give personal words of prophecy to people. Other times when I was so hungry to see the miraculous in my own life, I would go to these healing meetings and I would watch this particular evangelist move in words of knowledge and gifts of healing. And I found myself that in those environments, sometimes even if hands weren't expressly laid on me or even a prayer of impartation was prayed, I found myself that there were things that would happen internally to my spirit as I put myself in those environments. So one of the ways that God helps us grow in the things of the Lord is the environments that we place ourselves in. Going even back to my childhood, one of the things that's been remarkable to me is that there are things that I do as an adult now. There are things that I do in my relationship with God that my parents, my mother and father, never sat down and said, Abner, this is how you do this. This is how you're going to do this. This is how you do this. But because I was raised in a certain environment for 18, 20 years of my life, I picked up things, almost, we could say subconsciously, by being in that environment. And I think that one of the things that the Lord is doing in the earth right now is He's trying to shape the environment of the community called the church to express the kingdom of God in a certain way, that in this confine, and I believe that's one of the reasons there's been such an emphasis on family, that in these confines of family, certain things would be naturally birthed that we don't expressly minister to people through teaching, but because it is resident in the environment, they act a certain way because of the environment that they've in. And there's coming a great shift and changing in the environments in the Western church in the next 10 to 15 years. There's going to be an explosion of the power of God that is rooted in family, rooted in intimacy, and rooted in a revelation of Jesus Christ. And an entire group of people will help to be discipled through the environment that they're in.